Hey singers, I'm Sara and this is Singing TV, and together you and I, we're making singing simple. I'm here today with a very specific question from a viewer. My name is Betty, I'm 32 years old. I started to enjoy singing as a hobby and I'm a fan of your voice. Thank you, I had to read that part. And love all your videos. I had a question for a long time. There's a trick that singers use in country and pop, and I'd like to ask you what that is and how to get there. So Betty points out a couple different examples, and I actually want to play them for you. So this one is the song We Belong. It's a clip on YouTube from somebody, I think, from The Voice. So here it is. And what she says is it happens when for worse or for better, right there. So I'm just going to play like 10 seconds of it. Did you hear that? Better is what she was referring to. Let me play you the other one. It looks like
on
it's
the first page
Rihanna song.
Of us.
Hang on, let me cue it up. Let's go. Come on.
Now there's gravel in our voices.
In our voices, voices. Did you hear that? So that's what she's talking about. It's a little bit of, you might consider it a crack, you might call it a yodel. Voices. And what it is for you, Betty, is basically when you're singing in your chest range, voices, and you go very, very, very quickly for just a slight second and break up to your head voice. So I don't mean, I don't know, break up maybe isn't the right word, but if you've worked on a mix, you have a nice smooth registral shift between chest and head, and you have a mix in there, you probably won't hear that kind of little break. Our voices, or in our voices, right? If I did something like that, you wouldn't hear the break. But if you make a specific shift up to your head voice and you want to hear that break, in our voices, voices, did you hear that? Voices. People who do this a lot, artists like, you know, it became sort of a really popular thing in the 90s. You guys know what I'm talking about, the singer-songwriter thing, early, late 90s. Who?
Alanis.
Alanis Morissette does it all the time.
Cranberries.
Cranberries did zombie, oh. It was that thing. Sarah McLachlan does it all the time. Bunch of singer-songwriters that I like do it. Basically just as a vocal effect. It's not something that you want necessarily your voice to do because you have to, because the idea, of course, is that we want to be able to smooth out our break, our passaggio between the chest and the head registers, but as an effect, it can sound really cool and great. In our voices. So, I hope that, Betty, that answers your question, and there you go. I'm Sara Lee, this is Singing TV. Together you and I, we're making singing simple.